Hey, what's up, guys? So yeah, here it's like a Harley Quinn tech and tips video, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much what this is going to cover. Just pretty much covering basic stuff, but stuff that's crucial to her game, like tantrum stance, silly slide, block strings, and just that kind of stuff. But really quick, her tantrum stance. That's why I'm leaving the button log on, so you can see what I'm inputting. See, I'm like mashing this stuff, and it's like I think you have to input it at such a precise moment when you do it naked or within combos for it to come out right. And as you can see, it's like it's messing up, it's not hitting. One thing that I did find though, which I've been using in the past but I never just made a video on it, is just input down one, or no, not down one, just hit down 2 times and then input whatever it is that you're going to input right after, and whatever you input will always come out. Oh crap, I have a cell phone wake up. Oops. My bad. So yeah, and it will always come out without fail. So yeah, that's just covering that. And now her silly slide. Her silly slide within combos. I'm just going to demonstrate which combos you can incorporate the silly slide in, and then you can go into a tantrum stance after. And all it does, it pushes them towards the edge a little closer, a little more than normal, and it builds you extra meter. So those are just the 2 benefits off of it. But you can always just do these combos without it. One that just first off is back 2. Back 2, you can do it. However, I wouldn't recommend it just because it's impractical, because it does less damage than if you were to just do 2-2. And the only difference is though 2-2 is not, you can't do it in general. It won't connect into a full combo. So yeah, that's just that first, and now I guess I'll cover that. Which ones do? I know 3 does. 3 into silly slide tantrum stance. Forward 2. Forward 1. Back 1. Back 1. Oh my god, my voice. 1-1. There you go. Back 2, I already covered that, and the last one would just be 2, back 3. And those are all of our strings that will connect. So yeah, that's pretty much that. It's just to, yeah, like I was saying, pushes them back further and you gain meter. And now I'll just set them up on reversal to just cover her pressure, that you can incorporate the silly slide in, which are safe, like safe setups. Forward 2, forward 1, 1, 2. Oh, that's just a safe setup in general. Back 2, and 3 into silly slide. And it just pushes you closer to them, pushes them back. Because look, it's like if you were to just do that, but with this, it pushes them a good amount, towards the edge, and they can't punish you, So you can just follow up after with whatever it is that you want. Just punish them, punish their attempt to punish you. Pretty much, that's how it works. Or if they don't do anything, then you just follow up right after. But yeah, this string 1-1-2, it's inescapable. You have to only super out of it. That's like the only solution that I have found. So yeah, they're going to respect you for that. They'll find out the hard way if they choose not to. So yeah, and then this string in general, 2 down 3. It's a really nasty string, it hits mid and then low. It's in it, you know, they can't get out of it, they can't duck under it. And it leaves her at plus 10. And her 2 is 15 frames. So her move, her 2, if she follows up, is going to come out before they're down 1. If they have a 6 frame down 1 or a 6 frame special. So that's just, you know, one thing, you know, just to incorporate. Like one little setup. Like everybody seems to have some little, you know, string or, you know, combo block string or something that they can repeat over and over. And you know, that's hers. One setup though, it's like this. Yeah. The back one, I mean back 2. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not sure why. It seems like you just had to wait a little bit and it will hit. But then you can't wait too long or else it won't hit. So yeah, that's just one little string. You know, works mid-screen. God damn it. Basically, for the back 2 to connect, you just have to be pretty close. You know, when you do the 1-1-2, and you can just do that in general, or just, you know. So yeah, that's just a little demonstration of, you know, some of the stuff that she can do. And yeah, that's pretty much it that I just wanted to cover with Harley, just to, you know, give you guys some tips and whatnot. Oh, one thing, Premonitionist, you know, love the guy. No offense to him though. One thing, he made a video with Harley stuff, and one thing that I really had to strongly disagree with was him against this string right there. Or, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that that's probably one of her best strings because all mid hits and she is safe. It's one of those strings where she is actually, you know, safe. Look. They can't do anything. And she can even get a back 2 after. Hold on, I'm trying to time it right. Or if you want to just play it safe, just do 1-1. You see, look, it's safe, and you can follow up after with her safe strings. Yeah, see, just an example. Hold on. It's like you have to be so precise with it, but then at the same time they do also. If you're going to follow up with her 2 after her 2 down 3. And chances are they won't really react right away because you have a handful of options, or actually a huge amount of options to follow up after if they try to get out of it. You see? But, you know, just following up with 2 down 3 right after, it will pretty much grant you the same exact setup over and over and over. So yeah, that's just covering, you know, her safeness in that. And then show you. Oh, come on. Yeah, as you can see, you know how sometimes it doesn't really work in combos. instead of ending it with the command grab after 2, jump intos, does more damage, and the positioning is great. It's really, really good. See? He had to respect my armored move. He didn't even wake up on that. Oh wait, no, he's not even on wake up. Where is he? Okay, I'll show you really quick. Bait out the wake ups and punish it, or you can just bait out a wake up in general. Yeah, it's still punishing it on block, or you can just armor right through the wake ups and just punish them in just in that sense. Or if they choose not to, you can just pressure them some more. So yeah, sorry about these videos with all the ums and little slip ups and mess ups. They're not scripted or nothing. I just do them right off the bat. So yeah, that's all I wanted to cover, and I'll show you with Killer Frost really quick so that it works with all the characters.
Harley Quinn, Ares, Killer Frost.
See, I'm showing with the big hitbox character and a little one. Connects. That one you just have to be more precise with. The window isn't exactly as wide as with the other ones. And then also incorporating her trait. Like with this, if you get that out, just use her trait right away. My recommendation. Or you can use that, get her gun out, just to set them up, because that move itself, this move, it's a mid, so they can't duck under it. And it's relatively slow in the sense that if they try to jump over it, most likely they will end up landing on top of it. And you can always just hold it, and the longer you hold it, the slower it will travel. So, it gives you really good positioning in that sense. And then, just with this setup, you have a pretty much safe... Well, actually, let's see if it is safe. Just because her... Yeah, she can't even reach you. She can probably use it twice, maybe, but I highly doubt it. But anyways, as you can see, it's only with like characters that can, reach you from across the entire screen. Because even Wonder Woman's, her dash move that you see me do in my online matches, it doesn't reach all the way. It covers a huge amount of space, but it doesn't reach all the way. And then she still has to wait until she reaches the ground in order to do something again. So, yeah, just covering that, zoning in general. Yeah, when you're just away, just try to get these in as much as you can, because it lets you follow up. You can get that in, and then just follow with the gun just to track them. Oh, and then 1% damage. It's fun, but it's like, oh my god. And you actually build a good amount of meter just off of doing all that. But yeah, hopefully they don't, processor check and whatnot. But I really hope that they don't remove that, because I feel like it's very useful, if you manage to get it done. And I feel like people are gonna complain, oh, that's so broken, that's so cheap, does so much damage and whatnot. But it's like, hey, it's only able to be done in the corner, and you need meter for it. And from what I've been checking, it only works amongst 2 strings. I could be wrong, but yeah, I mean, when you get stuff like that, corner situational requires meter, and only in certain setups, it's like, that is far from broken, or anything, or cheap in my book. Same with like Sindel's, her fireball, her ghost fireball that she was able to do in the corner. I mean, it was great and all. I'm really annoyed that they had removed it, and I never understood why, because I'm like, there's so many other cheap things that are out there that they could have patched, oh, so what I wanted to get back at with ending comments with this really quick. Sorry, straying off topic. Yeah, that's pretty much just what I wanted to show. As in, like, you get a huge amount of advantage, Look at that. She's... And you can end any combo after this. After that, you can end any combo with that. After that, jump in 3. Or you can do a jump in 2. It's much easier to land after the jump in 2, but obviously it just doesn't do as much damage. So yeah, that's that, and you just have to get the timing down for that. And I mean, it works for Killer Frost too. It's not just hitbox character specific. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to cover with Harley. And I think that's it for her.
Harley Quinn.
Let's try Sinestro. Because Sinestro has a very funny hitbox. Not sure why. I don't know who did that to him. I don't know why they would do that. He's already annoying as is. Even though I want to main him. I mean, this guy is ridiculous. But yeah. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, you see it does work with him. So that's good. Oh yeah, and then her command grab. The EX version will add a guaranteed 8%. So I would recommend, if you have meter, just use it. Because it's 8% that they cannot get rid of. And the only standing combo, only standing string that I found that you can connect it with is that one. So yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it, Use this a lot too when it comes to zoning. Because it's like, zoning is a tad annoying in this game, but it's actually extremely balanced for the most part with most characters. Because it leaves them at pretty negative frames, pretty huge amount of negative frames. So you can punish it, especially if you're close. Like this move right here is negative 19, I believe. I'll just double check. Oh no, look, negative 25. And I have checked, with specials, fast specials or average specials, and it still works. I mean, like, you know, it still gets punished. You know, this is obviously safe, the enhanced version, but, you know, it requires meter. So yeah, that's that with her. Sorry for the length of the video, and just for future reference, I'm not going to make combo videos maybe up until next week or so, just because I'm still, you know, finding stuff, and I'm trying to find, you know, practical combos that are good online as well as, you know, offline as well as online, you know, as little meter, if any meter as possible, and, you know, good positioning, good advantage. I honestly dislike Hawkgirl so much because of that mace charge. Well, at least you can check her with that. Like, that move is just so annoying, that mace charge. It's 22 frame startup, but she gets like such a free runaway. In my opinion, I wouldn't really recommend using Harley against Hawkgirl, because Harley is gonna have to work so stupidly hard. I mean, like, you know, on the action you can punish her her stuff, but you know, when she's in the air and she's just evading you, this only takes you so far, you know, that move. And then you're gonna have to use your cupcakes.
Rearranged.
Sounds so insane. See, look at that. It's like, I'm trying to input it so that it's like perfect, but it still whiffs. You know, it's like, it touches her as she's going up. You can only like down one check her, pretty much. That's honestly the thing that I really dislike about the character, that she can get away with so much like that.
Base rearranged.
And I guess, you know, if anybody is having, you know, trouble with Hawkgirl, just once you see that coming, just armor her. You know, just tell her screw you, pretty much.
Base rearranged.
It's like you can't even like reach her. That's the thing that's so annoying. So yeah, that's pretty much. I feel like this video's dragging on now. I'm very sorry. So yeah, that's pretty much just what I wanted to cover with Harley, and I'll be doing more, you know, tech and tips videos, you know, covering Nightwing and Wonder Woman, and you know, following the other mains that I'm trying to, you know, get down, because you know, these characters in this game, they're a handful, you know, which is what I like a lot. You can't just, you know, pick one and then it carries over, you know, like their moveset with pretty much like half the roster. You know, for the most part, these characters here, they're very different, they're very diverse with their moveset and all the tools that they have. So yeah, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna take a little bit, but yeah, next in line, I believe I'm going to, I've already been practicing with Sinestro, so expect hit stuff for him soon, and Killer Frost, Hawkgirl, and Raven. Yeah, I mean, oh, and Catwoman too. Yeah, if anything, if there's a specific order, I would have to say Sinestro, Catwoman, then Hawkgirl, then Raven, and Killer Frost. Just because Killer Frost, she's like so OP, in my opinion. You know, safe mix-ups, safe resets, safe pressure, and yet she has an enormous damage output. You know, it's like, come on. You're gonna have like another katana, you know, in this game. That's the one thing that I just don't like. And yeah, I still want to pick up Grundy too, but he's an interest of mine, but not that much. Not right now. Oh, she can. Yeah, I realize that. When you start her, she can block it. When she starts her thing,
Base rearranged.
She can dash forward and then block in time. mean, I'm not sure what good that does exactly, but it's just a little thing that, you know, you can do. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm probably going to upload the, you know, Wonder Woman tech and tips probably right after this, and Nightwing stuff too, and then, you know, the other characters, what I know of them for so far at least. So yeah, that's it. And again, sorry for the length of the video, and I hope this helps. You know, leave comments, questions, whatnot. As much feedback as possible is greatly appreciated, and it helps me help you. Alright, so take care.